Yo! Now if you've got the new Emma Frost figure, and you've also got the Magneto from the Apocalypse Wave, then you'll have the additional Emma Frost and the unmasked Magneto head. And if you've also got Mystique, then you'll have the Lilandra head. Now when we get these extra heads, I like to get a bit creative and try and make bodies for them. And I've had a few people ask me now how I made the Lilandra body. So I thought in this video I'll show you how to make that, as well as some of the other customs I've made recently. So starting off with the Lilandra, I had to make this body just because using the Silver Sable body with the Black Knight cape just didn't cut it for me. So I started looking at all of the female characters that had the most armored body, which of course was Angela from the Guardians of the Galaxy wave. So using her, used the entire body, just removed all of the accessories and then painted it silver and blue. Now when it comes to painting, I mean, I am no expert in painting, as you can see. It's all just one color. Like there's no texturing, no layering, no shading. The paint breaks off on the joints when I move them. So you don't have to be an expert to, paint these customs. I sure as hell aren't. Now the only other piece that I was looking for is a different abdomen piece, which at the time, the only one I could find was Rescue. But she is too expensive and rare to buy and then pull apart. So I just left it for now, but now we've got the new Rescue. So if you're making this custom, you might want to switch out the abdomen piece so that it's more armored to suit the rest of her body. But other than that, I just took Odin's cape and cut off the other gold medallion from hanging over the right shoulder and gave her Odin's staff, repainted the grey on the head silver to match the rest of the body, and boom, that's her. And so next we've got Magneto. Now he again is super easy. He's essentially just the Adam Warlock body that I've just painted purple with the M on the front. And then the cape is from Scarlet Witch. Now actually Scarlet Witch was actually quite essential for making all three of these figures. She comes with the Odin cape and staff for Lilandra, then using her cape for Magneto, and then I've even used her arms for Emma Frost. So he was actually a really easy one to make. And lastly, we have Emma Frost in her Hellfire Club outfit. Now this figure is a bit harder to make than the other ones, only because it uses quite a few different figures that you need to pull apart and put together to make this. When you are pulling figures apart, you need to warm them up so they go soft so you can remove them. Some people use a hairdryer to warm them up. I just chuck it in a bowl of hot water for a minute or so. Usually does the trick. But going through the recipe, the base body I used was Typhoid Mary, using that for the corset. But I didn't realize that the belt wasn't removable and that was sculpted on. So hopefully when the White Rabbit figure comes out later on, we can switch that abdomen piece over to remove that belt. The boots are from the Toy Biz Storm. Now I have actually put those on the wrong legs, so I need to warm those up and pop them off and switch them over. The arms, as I mentioned earlier, are from Scarlet Witch. And if I hadn't used the Toy Biz Storm legs, I would have used the Scarlet Witch legs because they got the heels and they've also got a nice line on them already to guide for painting the boots on. Now, I haven't actually finished painting this yet. As you can see, I need to do some touch-ups and some final coats. And then lastly, just used the cape from Sif from the A-Force pack. Painted that white. But I left the original color for the top. Now this head, I feel, does look a bit young for this outfit. I don't know if they ever explained the de-aging of Emma Frost, because she did look older back when she appeared in the Hellfire Club. And do feel that if they repainted this head from Mystique, that head would actually be perfect for this outfit. So yeah, that's how I put together this Emma Frost. So this was just a quick tutorial video on what you can do with some of the additional heads we've been getting lately. If you liked the video, like and subscribe. In the comment section, let me know what you thought, and let me know what you do with the additional heads we get. Next I'll be making the Extraordinary Colossus with the Colossus head that came in the Warlock wave. I think I'll be using the Caliban body for that. But until then, that's it for now. Cheers.